welcome you into our studio. Rebecca Lowe, Robbie Earle, Tim Howard. Very busy day, by the way. We are on air for 10.5 hours today. Back-to-back football. You don't have to go anywhere. Before we get on to Brentford against Manchester United and bring you the full team news, Robbie Earle, we were in the makeup room this morning and the news came in. What's your reaction to Potter being fired?
Am I surprised in the sacking? No. Am I surprised in the timing? Yes. A Saturday, a day before a huge game at Everton on Monday is a surprise. But here are the facts, Rebecca, behind it. He's won six games of 25 in all competitions. When I look through this team, and I was doing my work yesterday, they're better than 3 points. They've got a front three who are probably top six. Defensively behind them, they've not done enough. 13 goals conceded, that's the most in the Premier League. 7 of those are by corner kicks. Corner kicks are things you can work on and stop happening. That hasn't happened at this football club. But the biggest thing for me with Graham Potter is I thought this was a good fit, West Ham United and Graham Potter. I remember the young coach who came into the Premier League at Brighton, was confident, was different, was bright, was smart. He looks a shadow of that man. And his opportunity now in the Premier League might be limited based on what we've seen.
Tim, we spent a lot of time with Graham Potter in the Premier League Summer Series this summer. Sometimes a manager and a club just don't fit, and it just doesn't feel right. Did you get that sense this summer, or is this for you a big surprise?
It's not a big surprise because of what Robbie said. I have a theory. You don't have to be great, but you just can't be that bad, and they were that bad, and so the hand was forced of ownership. I thought, you know, in talking to, we have such great access to these managers over the course of Summer Series. It seemed like the team was together. Whether it fit the club mantra or not, I'm not sure. But I thought, okay, last season was a bit of a one-off, and now he's got a full preseason under his belt. It never seemed to click. And I do think overall, though, it's tough for a manager to come into West Ham because I always hear, and I've played against, and you have the West Ham way, and you have to play a certain way, and I'm not sure the fans love the stadium. And so there's already this kind of like disgruntlement of the fans no matter what, no matter who comes in. And so it's a tough job.
Yeah, the fans were protesting, weren't they, before the last home game, and they plan to protest against the ownership before every home game this season, they say. Interesting, Robbie, the West Ham vice chair, Karen Brady, in August, after the opening weekend defeat at Sunderland, went on TalkSport Radio in England, and the quote was this. She said, "West Ham is not a club that panics about its managers. We tend to stick with them. We tend to support people, stick with them and see it through." But if we have a look at the list here, other than Sam Allardyce on 4 years and David Moyes on 4 years, they haven't really stuck with managers, have they? So if you're Nuno Espirito Santo and you're coming into this job, because that's, by all reports, what is going to happen,
come in with your eyes wide open.
Right.
Come in knowing what's at stake at this football club. It's a football club in many respects. It doesn't quite understand its profile. What are we looking for? Are we looking for a manager who's keeping possession for the ball? Are we looking for a manager now like Nuno who's going to put us in
completely different to Potter,
a counter-attack? To me, this is a little bit of a rush decision to make something happen. Let me give you one more reason why. The 3 promoted teams look like they're going to be competitive. If you allow another 2 or 3 more weeks to go and Graham Potter doesn't get the wins, you could be 10 or 12 points behind the promoted teams and time might run out on you.
Yeah, that is the bad news for all those middling teams this season. Those newly promoted sides are doing well. We'll talk more about that a little bit later on, and plenty more on Graham Potter as we get it. And if we get confirmation that Nuno Espirito Santo has been appointed, we'll let you know. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long, and for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.